Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Taina of LuLaRoe, Taina Cortez, and for today's styling video I'm going to show you my 6 go-to knots to style up my LuLaRoe. What I also like about doing the knots is that it lets you think outside the box as far as your size is concerned. So you may think that you're only a small in every single pattern, but I'm here to tell you that if you go up a size or 2 or 3, you can still make it work. So let's get started with just knot number 1. Now for my outfit right now, I am just wearing some LuLaRoe leggings and an Irma. Now this Irma is a size, actually I have to think, large. Normally I would say, I could wear anything from a small, extra small, and the 2 extra small because normally I'm about a medium in most tops. So that would be sizing down 2 for the Irma, which is kind of tradition if you have shopped LuLaRoe before. So this one would be for me sizing up 2. Now for me, this is doable. It's comfy. I could go to the grocery store and still feel put together. I can do anything I want, but it is a little bit oversized. So it depends on the look. So for a simple first look, and for my knots, all I'm going to be using is some little tiny hair ties. If you have those plastic looms that kids make bracelets with, they also work too so that they stay kind of invisible. Alright? So simply for your first knot on an oversized Irma, you're just going to take the end. You can, what I like to do is reinforce it, so you're going to make the ponytail here with your hair tie or the loom. Okay? And then once that is secure for the time, I will then knot it inside each other. Alright? And then you'll get your knot at the end. So a nice little kind of bun going on, and I kind of pushed it through the middle. So now I just took all that extra fabric and cinched it in, and it still will cover up my bottom, and now it doesn't look so oversized. So remember that in case you ever come across your unicorn pattern and it happens to be a large and you're not a large, I would still say buy it because like a unicorn is, what is this little saying that we always got? Nothing haunts us more than the LuLaRoe that we didn't buy. So if it's a print that you like, know that you can do a simple side knot over your leggings and just be able to wear that large Irma. Okay, so that's knot number 1. This also works for Carly's and Julia's and your maxi dresses, okay? So just a simple in itself knot on the side, all right? Next will be the knot, the classic knot I just did on the side toward the back. Now I'm going to show you on my Irma. This one would normally be something I would do for wearing it over a Cassie or maybe wearing it over a maxi, as there'll be more material to go for it, because with doing this in the back you will show your butt. Alright, so from the back all I'm taking is all the extra material. Again, I like to reinforce mine, so I do the knot and cinch off the material, and then it's just here. Okay, so that is the knot from the back. Okay? So like I said, it does sit at the waist. It cinches up all the material. But imagine if I was just wearing a Cassie skirt, which is the pencil skirt, or the maxi. This knot would be just fine to work with the Irma. Or even if now you're wearing it over your favorite pair of jeans. Again, remember, if the pattern is what you love and it happens to be bigger, you can go oversized and do a knot to cinch up all that extra material. Okay? So, moving on to what I call the inside knot. This one's fun as well. I do it on my Julia's, I do it on my Carly's, I do it on my Irma's, anything where you want a little bit more added interest, okay? So, for the inside knot, there's 2 locations I would say to do them. Either you're going to cinch it kind of in this, around your waist, sort of in the front, or you can definitely just gather it at the seam, okay? So all you're going to do is from the inside decide where you want it, so like right there is where I'm going to go. You're going to take that material, pinch it. Now however much material you do want to take, it's up to you, okay? So I'll take about that much. Again, you're going to knot it, and then when you come on the inside, you have this gorgeous ruching going on from up, down, and then from that middle knot right there out. I've done this on an extra large Julia on myself too, and it brings up the extra material and gives you more of a waist from having it so boxy. So the inside knot is fantastic for also using on your oversized LuLaRoe, okay? So for instance too, this one I did kind of in the front under the waist, kind of under my breast. When you do the back, okay? So what can be easier too, if you take off your shirt and know where you're going to place it for the back is good, but you can do it while the shirt is on too. Okay, so from the back you're going to decide, I usually do the back one right in the middle, okay? This one will bring up all of that extra material. So again, you're just going to get some material, do the knot. Okay, and voila. You see it? So again, it gives you the ruching from the top down to the knot and then here down, all the gathering. It brings up the length on the butt a little bit, but still covers it, but you can see how it makes the shirt all one size, and then it columns out or like cinches in, like I said, the material still on the side. So who would have known that this was an oversized Julia for me, because now I've kind of knotted in the back and made it work. Okay? Another easy way to style an oversized Irma is simply with a thin belt or a thick belt. So with this oversized Irma, as I've demonstrated before, how kind of flowy it is, as soon as I put a belt on, you're going to cinch it in at the waist, and then I will take some of the material and billow this out so it looks like I have a blouse on top. You don't have to go that far from there. Okay? And it still covers your butt, and now you got a completely different look. Alright, so don't forget about those belts. This also works on my oversized Julia to do as well, just to belt it up. If it's bigger than what I normally would wear, not a problem at all. So we got just the belt, billow it over, and it looks mighty good. Alright, so those are the knots on the Irma. I'm going to change. Okay, another area where you can wear an oversized item is with the classic tee. Now right here, I would normally say I wear a small, but a medium is more comfortable. This is an extra large, worn backwards. Okay, so it has a slightly high-low effect going on, but just as an extra large, you get a different neckline, so it comes up more like a boat neck style. But once you cinch it up, so if you're wearing it over leggings and you have no problem, fine. Wear the belt, fine. But you can also just simply knot it from the side as well. Granted, I would be wearing different leggings if I was trying, because I don't know if this matches too well. But there you have it. We just cinched it up on the side. You gathered in all the extra material. You have this neckline, imagine, with a nice statement necklace. And it's a super cute neckline from behind. Still covers your butt in case you were worried about that. But if this was over jeans, and I did wear this on my Instagram feed, you could totally wear an extra large classic tee if it's in your favorite pattern. So again, if you see it in the size over, don't be afraid to buy it, because you can simply have a nice top like this and wear it over jeans, and now you have your unicorn pattern along with wearing it as an oversized item with comfort. And there it is. Not bad, right? So with the Carly, you know that it's the swing dress, okay? So easily an outfit that you can to show off your leggings is to do that simple knot just at the end, and it hikes it up a little bit, showing off the pattern of your oh so fabulous leggings. And then put on a denim jacket or a Carly, a cardigan, and have the look be cute as well. So it just cinches in some of that extra fabric with that simple knot down at the bottom. Now remember that inside knot we did. I'll show you again. We're going to take it right at the seam, or right under your boob. You're going to cinch up that material. This is the inside knot. And you're going to gather it up gorgeously in order to rock it this way. Now with the inside knot, and I'll come a little closer, you'll see again that great ruching and gathering of the material. You can also sling that extra material a little bit up. And there you have it. Now if you're wearing this in the winter, by all means wear your leggings and some booties. If you're wearing it in the summer, a great pair of sandals will be just fine. But again, it narrows down that A-line aspect of the Carly dress. Now remember too, that inside knot, I told you before, looks great on the back side as well. So I'll show you the great ruching that occurs, and it almost, with the Carly, since it's that extreme high-low seam, you know, it's higher in the front, lower in the back, it works great from the back too. It almost gives you, I almost say like a tail, but it's gorgeous. So I'm just gathering up the fabric. So from the back, okay, we're gonna have it like right here. I won't moon you with my flower pattern leggings, okay? So all I'm having is the material being tied up from the back. Again, from the front, we narrow down the material from the oversizedness, and then from the back, we've created, let me see if you see it, this gathering effect right there. And like I said, when you walk, it'll have all of that extra high-low, all that extra high-low from the back. So I'll come a little closer so you can see it from the back. So again, they're ruching, and you have all the high-low material right here, but this is gorgeous, and then this is gorgeous. Okay, there you are on a Carly with those easy knots. Now, the additional one for the Carly is the flower. Okay, so for the flower, I will show you. You do need to do the flower knot on a Carly or a perfect, something that has a little bit more fabric for you to play with. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to take the extra material and decide where you want the flower to be. So I'm going to have mine right here. You're going to want to get, not to say as much, and don't feel bad about doing this with your Carlies. The wrinkles do come out as soon as you wash it, so don't feel like you're going to be ruining it by doing too much tugging and pulling on it. So from there, we just have the extra material, okay? So that's what it looks like when you first start. Then you're just going to take this material, you're going to flatten it out so that you have a nice circle, because this is going to be the petals of your flower. Then you're going to grab the knot that you originally did, and this is where it helps a little bit if you had the clear one for the flower knot, because you won't see your hair tie. Now this hair tie, for the sake of my demonstration, is yellow. So you kind of see it. Alright, so right there you can see what I've done. You can see the yellow knot thing, so imagine if it was clear. So there's my flower knot. Now I have done this on my Carly that has a pattern, and I've gotten complimented, like at Hobby Lobby, because someone had asked that it was amazing that I was able to find a flower to wear on my dress that matched perfectly to the pattern on my Carly. Little did she know that it was only a knot, and so it actually had a conversation starter right there, okay? So with that cinched up, you have created that gathering up again. So if you're wearing leggings, or if you're comfortable to show off a little bit more of your thigh above the knee, that is the flower knot. Isn't it cute? Right there. Oh, I love it. And it works great too. I'm only showing you on a solids, even when I did the Irma, so that you can see where the ruching goes. It works fantastic also if it was a big busy print as well, or any other print that LuLaRoe does, because it just matches it perfectly and you get the same draping effect. I'm just wearing solids for the sake of showing you the details. Okay? So that's the flower knot on the Carly. Alright, let me show you how these knots look on the Julia, and that'll wrap us up for today. Hold on. Okay, so here I am in an extra large Julia. I'm stepping back as much as I can. I'm only 5 foot and I'm on my tippy toes. It becomes bigger and very much longer there on my knees. I mean, that comes down a good like 8 inches from my knees, okay? But I bought this Julia because I simply loved the pattern, and I just could not let it get out of my sight. And I said, it's an extra large, I'm gonna buy it, okay? But you have to figure out how to make it work. So that inside knot that I showed you is my favorite when I wear this Julia. So remember, we're going inside. I'm not gonna flash you. Right around my mid, and then look, you see my knees. I show you how far down it went below them. And then that little side knot, here it is in a pattern, is right there, and it cinches it all up. There I am from the back. Okay? And now it's a length that flatters my figure. So it came up, like I said, I'm 5 foot, so there I am wearing flats or wedge heels, or, you know, heels in general. Now this Julia works for me, and it's great. Remember also, so now I'll show you that same knot from the back, okay? So I'm just going to step off camera a little bit there so that I won't flash you. Folks, so still kept up the fabric above my knees. It gives me some ruching and gathering right at the waist. And then there the knot is, right at my base of my waist. Okay, so there's the knot. All right, so that's from the back, that's from the front. Makes that extra large Julia now work for me. So it's amazing what you can do when you think a little bit about knots and playing with the fabric and how you can gather it. My last trick with the oversized Julia is with that thin skinny belt that I showed you before with the Irma. We're gonna put it right at my waist. We're gonna have it here, and then we're gonna billow it up like I did before. Okay, cinches it up to my knees again, billows it out, and it just looks like I have a comfy shirt and top on. Oh my goodness. Super easy ways to wear an oversized Julia. Not too bad, right? Alright, that'll do it for me. I hope you've got a few tips on how to knot up some of your oversized LuLaRoe and to really be comfortable buying one size bigger or even two size bigger than your actual size that you already have. It's the best way to make your fashion go further, that you don't have to be stuck in one size all the time. You can think a little bit outside your size and be able to have creative outfits like the ones I've shown you with just some hair ties and a little bit of fussing with some of the fabric. An absolute pleasure spending some time with you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Until next time, bye!